No one will save you. That is the truth most people spend their lives trying to escape. We wait, we hope, we dream that someone will come and rescue us from our pain, our confusion, our failures, our regrets. We tell ourselves that someone, somewhere will notice our struggle, will step in at just the right time, and make things better. But that moment never comes. Not because the world is cruel, but because it's honest. Life was never designed to hand you a savior on a silver platter. Life is the test that asks you one thing: will you save yourself? When you stop hoping for rescue, you start building strength. Because it's in the silence, in the darkness, when no hand reaches out to lift you, that you finally learn to stand up on your own. Everyone. That's when you discover you had the power all along. You just didn't want to believe it, because believing meant accepting responsibility. It meant looking in the mirror and saying, "It's up to me now." No one will save you from the grind. No one will carry you out of your bed in the morning and drag you toward your goals. No one will force you to eat better, think clearer, train harder, love deeper, or forgive faster. That's your job. You are the worker, the warrior, the architect of your own future. No one else is coming to do the heavy lifting. It's time to stop waiting and start acting. It's time to take ownership of the fight. There will be moments when you feel abandoned, alone, unseen. And in those moments, you'll want to believe that someone out there owes you support, owes you attention, owes you compassion. But the truth is, no one owes you anything. This world rewards those who dare to move, to take risks, to stand back up when they fall. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't listen to your complaints. It watches your actions. It counts your steps. It respects your persistence. No one will save you from your fears. You have to walk through them. No one will rescue you from your doubts. You have to outgrow them. No one will take your place in the fire. You have to become flame-proof. You have to build resilience so deep that even if the whole world turns against you, you'll still rise. Because your strength doesn't come from outside approval. It comes from an inner decision: I will not quit. The moment you stop waiting to be saved is the moment you start saving yourself. You begin to realize that all the strength, all the courage, all the wisdom you've ever needed was already there. Buried under fear, buried under laziness, buried under the lie that you were too weak. You were never weak. You were simply untested. But now, the test is here, and how you respond will define you. You don't need a hero. You need a reason so deep that it pulls you forward even when your legs are tired. A reason so powerful that even when your heart is broken, your spirit stays whole. Find that reason. Hold on to it. Let it anchor you when everything else feels like it's falling apart. Because that reason, that purpose, is the beginning of your transformation. You don't need a handout. You need hunger. Hunger to rise above the noise. Hunger to become something more than your past. Hunger to silence the doubts that were planted in your mind by people too afraid to chase their own dreams. You don't need permission. You need passion. Passion so fierce that it lights a fire no storm can put out. No one will save you. And that's the best news you could ever hear, because it means you're free. Free to create, to fight, to build, to rise. No longer bound by false hopes or delayed rescues. Now, it's your time, your hands, your life. Own it, because the only one who can rescue you from the life you don't want is the version of you who refuses to settle for less. So rise, move, burn, build, because you are the one you've been waiting for.